Aloha everybody, this is Maui Forex Man making a quick video based on the 30-second binary options trading. There's a lot of hype, a lot of talk about whether this is consistent in the long term or not. Nobody really knows. We won't know that until 6 months, 12 months, a year, 2 years passes by, because 30-second options is new. There are a few successful 60-second traders. You got to keep in mind 30, 60, and really 120-second expiries. I could probably be safe to say are the hardest expirations to trade in the binary options world, per se. They are. I'm not gonna BS you. They are. Because they require a lot more focus and a lot more discipline, and you got to be pretty quick. You don't have to you got to be quick. That's really the main thing here. On the left you see the Go Options platform, the 60 seconds, the euro dollar, the euro-dollar pair, the 30-second expiry, and the investment amounts. The investment amounts go from anywhere from 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, 250, and 500. The maximum investment amount is a $500 investment amount. If you have accounts that are large, as in $100,000 or more, that really just depends on a couple of things. If you enjoy trading the 30 and 60-second options, you'll want to master what they call rapid fire trading, where you would place a lot of orders on the same setup. But a lot of people that have that kind of money, they don't bother. They'll just trade the regular binary options. Looks like we got a little bit of movement in the market right now. Okay. The 75% payout that you see on the screen here is rare. This is one of the few brokers in the entire binary options world that has 75% payouts on 30-second options. There are a few. B options is one of them. But those are really the only two legitimate brokers, that is. In terms of requoting, repricing, all that other stuff, I haven't had an issue with that. The prices are guaranteed. If there is a dilemma of some sort, whatever investment amount that you used for the trade will be refunded back to you. And that's coming directly from one of the co-founders of the brokerage that I speak to, that I've actually spoken to on the phone a couple of times. But whatever. What matters is legitimacy and the consistency of the pricing, and so far I haven't had any major problems. Okay, to the right is the MT4 trading platform. I use a MT4 platform by Devisa Capital. It's an ECM broker, and as you can see, the red numbers on the top correspond pretty closely to what the actual price is on the broker screen. And you want those numbers to be pretty close. Anything more than a pip off, you're going to have to find another MT4 platform, especially when you're trading 30-second options. It does matter. Okay, with that said, let's just get into what I actually look for and how the indicators all work together. As you can see, there's a blue upper band and a green lower band. this is a what they call a bully toucher indicator. It works really well. Every time the price hits the upper or lower band, there will be an alert that will come up. That alert will be pretty prominent. You'll hear it as long as your speakers are on. It's pretty loud and it's pretty annoying. Looks like we could have it set up here. We're oversold on our cycle indicator. We're at a bottom here. We're also at the lower band, and we've hit it 4 times on these last 4 or 5 candles. So we could see the reversal here, but this would be the low right here. And what I look for is this needs to remain, and you know, the price could pop up and we could see a call signal. We did have a really large move down here. That's a pretty large candle for a 1-minute chart. What we're looking for is price to turn up here based off of the price action. So far it isn't. I'm not really convinced. I'm not convinced. Okay. Well, we did have a conflict here now, because now we're saying that it's overbought. Okay, well, it disappeared. That's good. If for any reason that overbought signal did stay there and we did get a call option, I do not take the trade. There cannot be any conflicts between the entry signals and the cycle identifier. Okay. You know, and these options, these entries, these trades happen very fast. You know, I most of the time I'm just sitting here, and that's another thing. You need to be patient, and that comes with discipline and time. The fact of the matter is that most people aren't patient enough, and they'll just trade whatever the hell they see, and then they'll just end up with a net loss at the end of the day, or even just wipe their entire account out in a matter of just a few minutes. Okay. Let's see if this actually follows through. Still not really convinced here. This was a nice candle here. Let's see if this actually moves up. This right here is my bar timer. This tells me the percentage of the actual time that's passed by. You can use whatever. This is very I use that mostly. Obviously, if you're using the daily charts or something on the longer term binaries, you're not going to need that. That's just for the 30-second and 60-second options. Let's see if it actually follows through. Okay, we placed the trade. Okay, so we're in the trade. What we want to see is follow through. Okay, if you place a trade and that trade does not work out, and if it's a good setup, that means that price action is not to your advantage. And you just stay out. 1 second left. It'll say validating, and then it'll say 1 here. So that trade was in the money. Okay, well that's basically how it works. I don't know how many minutes I've been. 1, 2, 3, 4. About 5 or 6 minutes. There was enough volume to suggest that I would have bought here, and a lot of people would not have bought here. But as you can see on the next candle, there's follow through. This is the kind of flow that you need to trade 30-second options. One candle after another. Okay, if you don't see that, you don't trade. Same thing here. Okay, this was a valid setup where we were oversold. We were coming off the lower band. We found support here, and what I like to do is look to the left of the screen and find out why price bounced there. Okay, let's just keep going back and back and back and back. Okay, what's going on? Okay, well, it's an area of support here and here. Nothing too major. I guess price reacted along this area right here, touched. So yeah, we bounced a little bit off of here. So yeah, okay, that's fine. Now here's another thing that I look at. Okay, now that price has moved up, we're now overbought, strongly overbought. Okay, do I take a put here if I see a put signal? Well, there are two reasons why I would not trade a put here. One, I have a rule where 5 candles must form after the actual valid signal. So we're only on 3 right now. So I wait another couple of candles. It's only a couple of minutes. You're not trading 1-hour charts here. You could have 50, 100 trades in a 2-hour time period. We're not gonna have that right now. But that's just how it is. This is a crazy market. But you can see that I'm gonna have more videos to show everybody. You know, when price action's a little bit better. It's not bad right now. It got better over the last 7 minutes or so. But I'm going to talk a little bit more in detail about the cycle identifier. I'll just tell you right now, what you see here is actually good. Okay, it's when the cycle identifier starts to bunch up like this. This is an indication to stay out of the market. Do not trade when you see this. Now, the repainting part of it, I'm going to go into a little bit more detail about that in the next video because I got to go. But you did see the trade. It looks like these guys are, well, I guess we're at a resistance level right now. But it looks like it may push higher. And the other second reason is, you know, we're in the middle of a range right now. You know, why place a put here when you can place a put up here? You know, we're only talking 5 pips away here. That's another thing you got to keep in mind. This is only 14 pips from the high to the low here. So it's a pretty small range. It's actually not that bad for a 1-minute chart, especially with the price action that we've seen the last couple of days, which has just been absolutely awful for trading this type of trading. And we'll go into other things. There was a trade that happened earlier. Let me show it to you right here. Okay, right here you'll see price went down. We're oversold. It went back up. Okay, now I'm not going to trade here because I'm waiting for the 1, the 2, the 3. This is a 1, 2, 3 pattern. It's a little bit harder to see, but I'll just point it out. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3. And the actual signal entered on the close of this candle, so you'd have this entire candle up to be in the money. You know, we're not talking about 15-minute options, 30-minute. This is, you know, you're in and out. You got half a minute to make good on the trade. Okay, and now we're overbought. See how this kind of acts as like almost a leading indicator. It shows us we're overbought here, and then it drifts, if it goes down, it goes down. If price continues to go higher, what will happen is this cycle and overbought cycle identifier will disappear, and Now, a lot of people think, oh, well, no, it's repainting. That's not very good, is it? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because if you look at the price action, we're not overbought. Okay? We're actually really technically still oversold. Now, I haven't had a way to kind of filter that out, but whatever. It's pretty accurate. It keeps you in good trades and it keeps you out of bad trades. But yeah, again, I'm not going to trade this because we're in the middle of a range. I found the highest probability trades are when they come off the upper and the lower bands, and that's it. Okay, I got to stop the video, but okay, we'll talk more about this in the next video. I'm gonna have a lot more videos coming up. I gotta go, but there's a lot more to this. This is just the simple basic stuff, but we'll talk soon. Aloha.